Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at Jito or JTO token. So there are different reasons why I am covering this coin today as of now, because if you look here, JTO is not doing that well and it's basically near its all-time low, we can say, because its all-time high is like around $5.3 and its all-time low is like around 1.37, and as of now it's trading at 1.79. so JTO has been struggling, as you can see here. So they had a massive announcement on as you can see here, July 1st, as you can see. So basically they end up introducing BAM, which is block assembly marketplace, that revolutionizes how Solana processes transactions. It is private, transparent and verifiable. So basically they launched this marketplace so that where they can generate new revenue for operators, validators, developers and stakers. This is the future of finance built on Solana, that's what they claim. Now BM reimagines how Solana handles transactions. Extraction becomes the value creation, encrypted yet fully auditable transactions, institutional grade execution guarantees, as you can see here. So basically BM unlocks an entirely new design space. Apps control their transaction sequencing, oracles update instantly when needed, cancel orders without sparing the network, value flows to builders, not extractors, plus much more. And how this impact JTO network. Basically JIP to direct all JTO fees, BM and block engine to DAO treasury. Protocol value accrues to token holders. Plugin adoption will directly benefit the JTO DAO. JTO Labs continue technical support. So this is what they are going with. Now, right after this announcement, this is the TVL of the JTO, as you can see here. The response was really bad. So basically the TVL ended up dropping from 3.34 billion and it's at 2.667 billion, and basically JTO lost its first position. As you can see, it was the biggest platform by the TVL on the Solana, and now it has lost their title. And soon it seems like that Jupiter or even Sanctum could basically overtake JTO as well, as you can see here. So definitely it's not a good look for the JTO in general if you look here. Now beside that, there was this news that Berwick Laws named Solana and JTO executive in expanded RICO case against Pump. So this is another ongoing you can say FUD going on around the JTO as well. So JTO as of now doesn't seem, at least as of now, it's not looking that much good for the JTO. But there is another big news. So SEC basically exempts liquid stakings or liquid stakers like Ethereum's Lido, Solana's JTO from security laws. So this is massive news for all of the liquid staking tokens or all of the liquid staking platforms. And if we look at Lido, LDO is doing really well. It's up like 53%, and I think this has to do with this news as well. After that, we have Frex doing really well, Rocket Pool doing really well, and in the Solana's ecosystem, we have MNDE doing really well. And if you look at the JTO is up like 6.5%, and as of now, MNDE is basically catching up to JTO as well. So it seems like that Solana users are basically going towards MND, as you can see here. So it is unclear what is happening here, but seems like that MNDE seems to be the replacement for the JTO as of now. Again, I don't think that it will continue, and I think JTO will most likely get their market share back, because it has done so in the past, as you can see here. Again, but as of now, it's not looking that much good for the JTO in general. Now, if we talk about the token itself, that is I want to talk about most of the time. So this is my analysis. So I have already done my analysis. I will just show them. So this is how it looks like. As of now, it is trading in this uptrend. I think that's a good thing. So As long as it doesn't break this trend line, which is this you can say green trend line, I think it's looking good for the JTO. But if it does break this trend line, we will most likely go as low as 1.54 to 1.41 or 1.37 if it breaks this trend line. If it doesn't break this trend line, I think it remains pretty bullish for now at least. Now let's say that the JTO continues to go up, so I would be looking at the following resistance where we may also see a biggest sell pressure when that happens. So I would be looking at 2.51 to 2.18. That is a pretty strong resistance where it does need to break from if it wants to go higher. But again, if it does see a massive breakout from this red line, as you can see here, I think we could actually push it as high as 2.51. But again, if we look at its TVL, it's losing its TVL, and if we look at overall stress of the JTO, it's losing Sol as well, as you can see. So at its peak, it had like the total value locked of around 18 million Sol, and now it's low. It's at 15 million. It's like 3k Sol low. That is a massive amount. But again, it doesn't seem like that it is crashing. But let's see if it recovers. I think the JTO will most likely end up hitting 2.51. If it doesn't, we are most likely going in this green zone. If that happens, it could be a pretty good buy, because again, sometimes there is a lot of FUDs around these big projects, and sometimes they end up announcing some kind of news and the token ends up recovering as well. So both of these things can happen at the moment as of now. But again, if you look at its governance, since the JTO is a governance or JTO token is used for the voting, they have a lot of voting going on, so that should in theory increase the demand for the JTO. Let's see what happens, but that's what I think at least. But again, there is another thing that is also impacting the price of the JTO and why the coin could be going down, and that would be its tokenomics. So now if we just go here, this is the token unlocks. Just a second, let it load. Now if we talk about the token unlocks in general, as of now there is a monthly sell pressure from investors on JTO token, from the investors as well as core contributors, and I think that is putting a lot of stress on the price, and because of that the price is struggling to go up. If we look at, this is how it looks like, as you can see. So as of now we have a daily unlock of like if we look here, the daily unlocks are like 1 to 2 million for the investors. So this is certainly putting a lot of stress on the token, and this will continue to happen till December of 2025. So after that I think we could see a pretty good recovery from the JTO in like December or even in early 2026. But as of now there is a lot of sell pressure or a lot of stress on JTO in general. That's what I think. But again, if we look here, there is another breakout that is happening, it seems like. So this is also it's really interesting. So if it does breaks out from this downtrend, we could be looking at like 2.1 or even slightly higher 2.2, because this seems like it wants to break out from here. But again, if it does reject, so we are most likely heading towards this 1.6 level. But as of now it has rejected around this trend line, but let's see what happens. But I think it should break out from here, and if the breakout does happens, we will most likely go as high as 1.86, and I would be looking at $2.1 or even like 1.97 is the possibility. Let's see, but it seems like that it wants to go up. But if it doesn't, and if it doesn't go up from here, it will most likely retrace around this trend line, so around 1.6. And if this trend line breaks, we will most likely go as low as 1.54 or 1.41. And if that doesn't happen, and if it does breaks out, I would be looking at like this trend line, which would be around 2.2 or even like 2.1 is a possibility. Again, this was just my analysis. Let me know what you think about the token in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.